দ্বাদশ শ্রেণীর সমস্ত ছাত্রছাত্রীদের আন্তরিক শুভেচ্ছা। আজ এই ভিডিওতে তোমাদের সঙ্গে পেজ নাম্বার 29 এর এমসিকিউ, এসিকিউ, গ্রামার এবং রাইটিং স্কিল নিয়ে আলোচনা করব। একের থেকে কোশ্চেন প্রোজের। ফার্স্ট কোশ্চেন, আব্দুল কালামস ফাদার উড কনভে কমপ্লেক্স স্পিরিচুয়াল কনসেপ্ট ইন সিম্পল ডাউন টু আর্থ। বি এর অ্যান্সার তামিল। দুয়ের প্রশ্ন, দ্য গার্ল ইন দ্য আইস হ্যাবিট লাভড মাচ দ্য প্লেস মুসৌরি। নাম্বার 3, দ্য হারমিট লিভড ইন আ হাট ইন দ্য উডস। বিয়ের উত্তরটা। নাম্বার 4 হচ্ছে দ্য লাস্ট ওয়ার্ড আর্টার্ড বাই রজার ওয়াজ থ্যাংক ইউ। পোয়েট্রি কোশ্চেনে চলে যাও। 5 নম্বর কোশ্চেন, বিং টায়ার্ড দ্য গ্রাসহোপার রুটস রেস্ট বিনিথ pleasant weight. The most sensitive part of the tree is white and wet. The soldier has red holes in his sides are 2. Number 8, death has no control over. See your answer to beauty of his friend. Drama. Number question, Chokov said that Lomov's younger aunt had run away with an architect. I am the most unhappy of men. Here the speaker is Chokov. The oath of oxen meadow to Natalia is 300 rubles. Be answer. এবং X 12 নম্বর প্রশ্ন, Lomov dogs had gone a lame. Answer A টা lame. B 2 থেকে A, answer the complete sentence in 4 questions from prose and 4 questions from poetry. প্রোজ থেকে কোশ্চেন রয়েছে। ফার্স্ট কোশ্চেনে চলে যাবে প্রোজ। When was the ancestral house of APJ Abdul Kalam built? The ancestral house of APJ Abdul Kalam was built in the middle of the 19th century. How would Kalam's father sanctify water? Dipping his fingers into the bowl of water, Kalam's father would sanctify a prayer of God, saying a prayer of God. Number 2, where was the narrator of the story The Ice Habit going? The narrator of the story The Ice Habit was going to Missouri. Question 3 হবে। Number 4, how did the narrator know that the girl wear slipper? The narrator knew that the girl wear slipper from the way they slapped against her heels. 5 number question, what food was offered Roger as dinner by Mrs. Jones? Lima beans, hams, cocoa and cake were offered to Roger as dinner by Mrs. Jones. Question number, the beard. What did the bearded man ask after regaining consciousness? The bearded man asked for something to drink after regaining consciousness. 7 question, what was the hermit famous for? The hermit was famous for his wisdom. Poetry question 9 number question রয়েছে, who is the poet of the poem Shall I compare thee to a sonnet summer day? William Shakespeare is the poet of the poem Shall I compare thee to a summer day. Question number X, what month does the poet mention in the sonnet number 18? The poet mentioned the month of May in the sonnet number 18. What form of sonnet in the poem The Poetry of Earth? The poem The Poetry of Earth is written in the form of Petrarchan sonnet or Italian sonnet. 12th number question, what does the poet celebrate in the poem The Poetry of Earth? The poet celebrates the music of art in the poem The Poetry of Earth. Number XI question, why does it take much time to kill a tree? It takes much time to kill a tree because it has grown strong over many years by absorbing nutrients from the soil, sunlight, air and water. Number 14, When will the miniature bow expand to the former size? The miniature bow will expand to the former size when it is unchecked. How? 15 number question. How is the soldier depicted in the poem Asleep in the Valley? The soldier depicted in the poem Asleep in the Valley is young but dead. 16 number question XBI. The humming insect do not disturb his rest. Why does the poet say so? Poet says so because the soldier is dead. Do as directed question. প্রথম question. Will soon be at your station. I said change into indirect speech. Answer হবে I told the girl that we would soon be at her station. Number 2 question হচ্ছে my parents were widely regarded as an ideal couple. Change the voice. People regarded widely my parents as an ideal couple. পরের প্রশ্নতে আমরা চলে যাব। কোশ্চেন রয়েছে 3 কোশ্চেন 3 number question. I was the most important man. Read the using the positive degree of important. No other man was as important as I. 4th question. Mine was a very secure childhood. Rewrite as a negative sentence. Mine was not a very insecure childhood. 5 number question. I don't recall the exact number of people she fed every day. Turn into complex sentence. I don't recall the correct number of people whom she fed every day. Number 5. What a misfortune I have had. Turn into assertive sentence. I have had a great misfortune. পরের প্রশ্নতে চলে যাব। Fill in the blanks with appropriate article and preposition. She was a large woman with a large purse that had everything in it but hammer and nails. I had a long strap and she carried its slang across her shoulder. It is about 11 o'clock at night. Number 6 question ছিল correct the error in the following sentence by replacing the underlined word with the right one from given options in brackets. My mother's lineage was more distinguished. Options আছে distinguished and undistinguished. My mother's lineage was more distinguished. 6 question number রয়েছে write a newspaper report on the indiscriminate destruction of greenery in the name of bordering national highway of consequences. Greenery cover loss of greenery highway expansion spark alarms. Kolkata, Tuesday 40/04/03/2024 তোমাদের পরীক্ষার আগের দিনের ডেট দিয়েছে। The once green stretch along name of the national highway এখানে হাইওয়ের নাম লিখবে is now a struck barren expanse as hundreds of trees are felled for a highway broadening project. While authority, the city development, locals and environmentals raise alarms over the ecological fallout. Wildlife habits have vanished, air quality in deteriorating and rising temperature are already impacting nearby village. We have lost shade, clean air and even the cool breeze. The heat and dust are unbearable, lamented a resident. Expert criticize the lack of sustainable planning, warning and soil erosion and long-term climate repercussions. Although officials promise replantation activities, urge saplings can't replace the century-old ecosystem. The balance between development and conservation hangs in the balance with criticize calling for smarter greenery alternatives without action the cost of progress might outweigh as benefits. For a question, write a letter to the editor of an English daily newspaper expressing your concerns regarding misuse of mobile phones among the teenagers. Question to the editor, name of the newspaper এর নাম লিখবে, খবর সংবাদপত্রের নাম লিখবে, অ্যাড্রেস লিখবে, সাবজেক্ট কনসার্ন ওভার misuse mobile phone among teenagers. Dear sir or madam, I wish to draw attention to an issue of growing concern, the rampant misuse of mobile phones by teenagers, which is having significant adverse effects on their development and well-being. While mobile phones are undeniable a powerful tool for communication and learning, their unregulated usage among teenagers is leading to numerous problems. Excessive screen time has resulted in deteriorating physical and mental health, including eye strain, sleep disorders, and anxiety. Moreover, many young individuals are increasingly addicted to social media and gaming, which distract them from academics and meaningful social interaction. A more alarming trend is the easy access to inappropriate content, fostering unhealthy habits and exposing them to cyber bullying. Such misuse not only affects their studies but also their emotional maturity and real-world interpersonal skills. I believe it is high time parents, educators, and society at large address this issue by encouraging responsible mobile phone uses. Schools should integrate digital literacy programs to teach students about the risks and benefits of technology. Parents too must set bounding and monitor their children's online activities without being overly introspective. Through your esteemed newspaper, I appeal to authorities and stakeholders to prioritize creating awareness and implementing measures to curb this alarming trend. Let us ensure that technology becomes a tool for empowerment, not a means of harm. Thank you for providing a platform to voice these concerns. You sincerely, তোমাদের নাম লিখবে। কোশ্চিন নাম্বার সিতে চলে যাও। কোশ্চিন নাম্বার সিতে রয়েছে একটা প্যাসেজ ছিল, তা থেকে সামারি করবে। সামারিটা এভাবে লিখতে পারো, রোল অফ অ্যান আইডিয়াল টিচার ইন এডুকেশন। Education reveals the perfection inherent in every individual and foster the holistic development of learners. A teacher role extends beyond mere instruction, and they act as a guide, guardian, friend, and philosopher. Effective teaching involves understanding the learner's levels and tailoring knowledge transfer to their capability, as teaching learning is a two-way process. The bond between teachers and students creates a nurturing classroom atmosphere where the nation's future is shaped. A teacher is both an engineer of the mind and a doctor addressing learning challenges. An ideal teacher bridges the gap by adapting to the student's level, inspiring growth and a love for learning. Please subscribe these channels to get more information and answer of your test papers and preparing for examination. Thank you very much.